Welcome back to Fire Force Anime Review episode number 55. With this one discussing the last 4 chapters officially been released for Fire Force. And yeah, these are the end of the series. I'm going to do a follow-up video, basically my final thoughts on the Fire Force manga. Yeah, these chapters themselves basically kind of wrap up the series. Quite interestingly too, and they set up something basically I will get to. So, start of chapter 301, Choosing the Future. Starts off with Himo's, bodyguard show up, and basically she's blushing at seeing him. And basically picks her up, and everything's like, trying to bring everything back. And of course they bring about the Spirit, which wonderful artwork by the writer of the series. It is really freaking good here. Yep. And of course, Shira, this bear's in the place, so we'll go back to sleep. And then they get outside. And we see the sun, looks like the sun from Soul Eater. I'll get more on that in a minute. And then we see 4 of the pillars. We see Iris, Sumeri, Inca, and the first pillar, who was the host Atamasu. So all decide what to do, and 2 of them decide to go back. Well, Inca automatically returns back to life, no problem. But Iris figures because she's a doppelganger of the first one, she thinks she's going to go away. Nope. The first pillar's like, no, you go and live. I'll pass on. Sumeri's like, I'm not gonna pass. I'm not gonna live. And of course, Inca comes back to life. And so it's Iris. And we see Iris look like bleach blonde hair. Yeah, Shira's like, Sister Iris, Shira, I'm here too. Inca. Oh, look who came back. Well done, brother. Yep, and of course, Shira's mom. We're not done yet. And then we see apparently despair has formed into this. You're probably thinking, black with a skull. That kind of looks like the Grim Reaper from Soul Eater. I'll get to more of that, don't worry. But not ready to go yet. And then we cut to, then we go straight to chapter 302, Divine Judgment. Yep. And this despair like, time here to die. And he goes like, we just came back to life. What? The world? Stay back. Well, bro, what's going on? It's right what this world needs. Needs? That thing? It's God. That horrifying thing? Yeah, they people make people would make become a worshipping of God they can't see. It's so crazy. So I manifest to one the absolute being a God, a rule of death, a God too. It's a skull. My lord, not ready. A fine attitude, now die. Seriously? I don't need it anymore. So, apparently, you all possess power to far program mankind to confiscate it. Powers? You took 7 of them? But there are only 5 pillars here. I've already claimed those who are missing. I would like to take all 8, however. Let's see somewhere outside of the world. Betty? Yeah, pretty much what this creature has done. He has stripped away all of the fire powers. Yep, ever had fire powers, they're all gone. What was that for? And then, of course, second pillar just gives her a fucking head. It's like, what's that for? I can't see anything. Karen thoughts. My chirokinesis is gone. You got power's gone. So then, that means spontaneous human combustion and the world disappeared. Well then, I think it would disappear from the world. This world, thank you for everything. That's the word too. Somewhere our God's supposed to be. Make a place like that, and I go there. Leave me a call. This is a funny thing. If you need me, just call 4242564. Apparently, this is Dev's phone number. Okay, so this apparently is Dad's phone number in Soul Eater. Okay, interesting. He's like, so long. Such a brother, a supreme god. You seem casual. More fun there, right? Yeah, no problem. No problem. You all work so hard. I'm so proud of you. That form. It doesn't seem very mother-looking. This wood is different now. I have appearances. And then Inca walks up and is like, are you Shira's mother? She's like, I certainly am. I'm Inca. This is Iris. We're Shira's girlfriends. Inca? Who are you talking about? Shira? Both of them? It's not like that, Mom. He's not like, I'm not with them either. Really? They both seem like lovely girls. It's okay, Mr. Kasemi. Shira's hero saved the world. He deserves 2 girlfriends. 3 even. Oh, I don't care if I'm not his first. Shira, do you feel that way too? And you're smiling. Yeah. The face is definitely freezing up. Anyway, now it's settled. No reason to stay here. Let's try to go find the 8th. Sounds good. The 8th. Yeah, I mean, I promise now. Where a lot of people introduce you to. Here I found hope. Does she look like a flying creature? Look like more creatures are popping up across the world. And then, of course, Shira brings his mom to the 8th. Yep. And he's like, Special Force Company sent class fire soldier Shira because they returned to the fire scene. I've changed the vibes because he was the world. And he raised safe for combustion. And of course, it was like, so happy to see him. Shira answered with his full more bodyguard. And he's like, I do know this more the boy who called Dad found hope the day I joined the 8th. And that's where the main story ends. But there's a 2-part epilogue. First, starting with chapter 303, a world without spontaneous human combustion. I'll get my rating of these 4 chapters. So basically, we see Juggernaut and Tatsumi, where they go on a date because he asked her out prior to all the cataclysms going on, and she agreed to it. Tamaki, and of course she's like so happy, and apparently during this meeting time, Obi is named the General Commander of the World Hero Force because they mentioned the Fire Force has disbanded. Yeah, they mentioned apparently during because everyone lost their human firepower, so no need for the Fire Force. I love the fact that Obi, his neck is still sewn from a couple of chapters back when he came back to life. And apparently, we have Shinamon, who is the god of destruction. He's the world's Hero Fire Force Supreme Combat Commander, and is the former lieutenant from Squad 7, is the Vice Supreme Combat Commander. And we see that, well, everyone else, even Vulcan, basically chips in wearing his weird cloaks. And Rika, who came back to life, where's she on duty? She was already on expedition. You living? Big world see. The rough elevator, no man. Oh, good, he's leaving. Hey, Ty, come with. And then we see him where she's like, Shira's back. No, he's still chasing her. I knew you two are close, but I'm happy my idol is hit with so many ladies. He's the hero who revived the world. His natural and of course, makes this. I thought you liked Shira. He's my idol, a true fan of the away. Sounds like a bit twisted. He's a hero now. I was like, it's not like I can keep myself. Live my life in love. Yeah, still romance. And apparently she meets up with Inca. And we see Excalibur. Yes, a character from Soul Eater. Yeah, he looked like that, though he wore actual her clothes. And of course, I don't remember his name. Owen, I think his name is. What the heck? He looks like just like Arthur. And they finally meet up with Inca, and she's dressed like a witch. Yeah. And Yeah, she looks like Blair. But this is not Blair. It looks like Blair, but it isn't. Next up, we have the final chapter, Hero's Tale. Love this wonderful cover image by the creator of the series. This is really freaking good. I love it. Yeah, sure. Change your mind. He's somebody huge there was. What he wants. And apparently, what she wants from Shira, she wants his kids. She's like, I already have Iris. Don't get your idea. It's like, what your seed? It's like, maybe the hero of the world. He's like, no. After chatting for a bit. He's like, well, then I'll continue wrecking the world, being a witch until you say yes. And we see everyone's like cheering. You see everyone just getting along perfectly fine. And it looks like the second pillar basically is hanging out with her former bodyguard, and it looks like she's pregnant. Is it possible they're having kids? Who the heck knows? We see the son laughing, and then we jump hit 25 years later, where apparently like a whole big city is strapped behind the former company Hague HQ. And Shira is now... Yes, Shira, the hero of the story, is now the supreme commander of the Hero Force. And Arthur's there too. If you're curious though what Shira looks like aged up, that's what he looks like. Yeah, Shira at 42. And we see Arthur's here too. President Obi. Like, okay, so apparently Obi's the president, of course. I don't think so. What do you expect? And we see two people. One looks like Inca, the other looks like Arthur. Who these two are? Don't know. Maybe Shira finally gave in to Inca of having a kid with her. That's possible, but they didn't really say. And then we cut to a different area where we see the Grim Reaper from Soul Eater. And he's talking to his son, Death the Kid. Yep. And then we see Black Star training. Yes, Black Star training. I know this is Black Star because I've read the Soul Eater manga. And then we see Soul Eater himself, aka Soul Evans. Yep, as a kid. And then we see Maki as an adorable little girl with her parents. And by the way, her mom, yeah, that's her mom on the far left. She never appeared in the Soul Eater manga or in the anime. She was mentioned a lot. Her father is very adopting father. Like, oh, so this is Soul World. It says next to Soul World. Yeah, it's been kind of confirmed that this series is a prequel to Soul Eater. Yep. Begs the question, why the heck did any characters from Fire Force show up in that series? Who the heck freaking knows? But this ending is fantastic. I give all 4 chapters a 10 out of 10 because they're that damn good chapters. And, well, I'm going to end it here because I'm going to give my final thoughts next video. Why am I doing this video? Because I want to end this year. I want basically my next video to be an even number. Okay? Video. Bye.